How to get a person to change long term. First of all, you shouldn't be trying to change your partner. But the more you nag them, the more you pressure them and try to force them to change, the more they're gonna resist. Leave them alone about it, but lead by example. Sometimes you just doing your own thing, you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if he's around you constantly, he's gonna naturally pick up some of your habits, just like you're gonna pick up some of his. Just enjoy doing your own thing. And of course, if he asks questions about it, answer them. But I've noticed the less you pressure someone into changing, the more likely they are to do it just automatically. You're not going to be able to pick what they change. There are certain habits and things that you like to do that you're hoping your partner will pick up on. Just continue to enjoy those things. Of course, if you're going for a hike and you want your partner to be into hiking, you can invite them along with you, and there's a good chance they will come with you once in a while, and maybe they'll learn to enjoy it the same way that you do. If you really want food from your favorite restaurant and they've never tried it, ask them if they want anything. They can pull up the menu, see if there's anything that sounds good. With me, I'm heavily invested into self-improvement. I also enjoy the outdoors, and I have some favorite restaurants that my fiance has never tried. I never pressured him into doing any of these things. But of course, I enjoy these things. I invite him on hikes, and now he's really starting to like hiking. There were days I was craving these restaurants, and I'm like, I really want to go. And I pulled up the menu and was like, hey, does anything sound good on this menu? And there was a couple times where he's like, nah, none of that sounds good. And it's like, okay. And then I would do it with another restaurant later, and eventually he found something that sounded pretty good, and he tried it, and now he loves those restaurants. Not all of them, but a good handful. I personally like to read. I've got books like everywhere. And one day he brought up a book his coworker was telling him about, and it just so happens it's a book I really like. So of course I encouraged him to read it. Whereas if I was like trying to force him into it, it would come off as annoying or overbearing, or he would feel like he couldn't be himself. And that would cause him to push back rather than be open-minded towards the things I like. See how big of a difference that makes?